Italy, a country famous for its ancient history, incredible food, and deep love for cash. For decades, the phrase solo contanti, cash only, was a law written in stone across Italian cafes and trattorias. But beneath the surface of this cash-centric culture, a quiet revolution is happening. Italy has become one of the most surprising hotbeds for Bitcoin adoption in Europe. Today, thousands of Italian merchants, from Trentino in the north to Sicily in the south, accept Bitcoin. Cryptocurrencies are being used to buy everything from artisanal pizza to high-end real estate. But why Italy? How did a country notoriously resistant to digital banking become so obsessed with decentralized digital gold? In this video, we explore the unique relationship between the Italian people and Bitcoin. We look at the economic frustrations driving this change and see how a new generation is rewriting Italy's financial future. The Italian paradox: from cash to crypto. To understand why Italians are turning to Bitcoin, you first have to understand their relationship with traditional money. Italy has a massive informal economy. For generations, physical cash represented freedom, privacy, and tangible security. Italians traditionally distrusted big banks and government financial tracking. But that trust completely shattered during the Eurozone debt crises. Combined with years of stagnant economic growth, high youth unemployment, and aggressive banking fees, young Italians began looking for an exit strategy. Enter Bitcoin. Interestingly, the exact same traits that made Italians love physical cash, privacy, autonomy, and independence from a centralized authority are precisely what make them love Bitcoin. Bitcoin is digital cash. It doesn't care about bureaucratic red tape, and it cannot be frozen by a local bank. For young Italians, Bitcoin isn't just a speculative tech stock. It is a financial protest. It is a way to opt out of a stagnant financial system that many feel has failed their generation. If you want to see the future of Bitcoin in Italy, you don't go to Milan or Rome, you go north, to a quiet town called Rovereto. Nestled in the Alps, Rovereto has earned the nickname Bitcoin Valley. Years ago, a local initiative turned this traditional alpine town into a living laboratory for cryptocurrency. Local community leaders and tech enthusiasts educated shopkeepers, bars, and hotels on how to accept Bitcoin via the Lightning Network. The results were staggering. In Rovereto, you can live entirely on Bitcoin. You can pay for your morning espresso, buy your groceries, purchase a pair of shoes, and even pay for a hotel stay, all without touching a single euro. The success of Rovereto proved a vital point. Bitcoin works as a daily medium of exchange, even in a country deeply rooted in tradition. It served as a blueprint that inspired similar merchant networks to pop up across the entire Italian peninsula, the Lightning Network, and daily microtransactions. But how do you buy a €2 espresso with an asset known for high network fees and slow confirmation times? You use the Lightning Network. Italian Bitcoin users have been some of the earliest and most enthusiastic adopters of Lightning wallets like Muhun, Phoenix, and Wallet of Satoshi. Because the Lightning Network processes transactions instantly for fractions of a penny, it completely solves the coffee problem. Furthermore, accepting credit cards in Italy has historically been expensive for small business owners, who face heavy merchant fees from banks. Bitcoin via the Lightning Network allows small Italian businesses to cut out the middleman entirely. The money goes directly from the tourist or local customer straight into the merchant's digital wallet. It is a true peer-to-peer commerce in its purest form. Regulation, taxes, and the corporate shift. Of course, as adoption grew, the Italian government took notice. For a long time, Italy was a relative tax haven for crypto users, with minimal capital gains taxes for casual investors. However, recent updates to Italian tax laws have formalized the ecosystem. Italy introduced a 26% capital gains tax on crypto profits exceeding €2,000 in a tax year. Stupido bureaucrats. While some feared this would crush the market, it actually had the opposite effect. Clear regulations gave traditional Italian businesses and institutional investors the legal green light they needed to enter the space. We are now seeing Italian real estate agencies listing luxury villas in Tuscany for Bitcoin. Italian tech startups are keeping a portion of their treasury in Bitcoin. Even traditional football clubs in Serie A are partnering with crypto companies and exploring blockchain ticketing systems. Bitcoin is no longer an underground counterculture movement in Italy, it is entering the mainstream corporate boardroom. In conclusion, the digital renaissance. Centuries ago, Italy birthed the Renaissance, a cultural and financial explosion that gave the world modern banking, double-entry bookkeeping, and incredible art. Today, Italy is undergoing a digital renaissance. Faced with economic stagnation and a bureaucratic banking system, the Italian people are doing what they have always done best, by adapting, innovating, and finding their own path to financial freedom. From the cafes of Rovereto to the financial hubs of Milan, Bitcoin is being woven into the rich fabric of Italian daily life. It turns out that the land of cash was perfectly primed to become the land of digital cash. What do you think? Would you pay for your pizza with Bitcoin on your next trip to Italy? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into global crypto adoption.